story I have. I saw this Jameson hat. What is that, Irish whiskey or whatever?
Right.
And I like the hat. Don't like the fact of trying to promote any particular alcohol, anything like that, or like I'm promoting something in particular. But
Right.
I have it because it's James' son. I explain to people that I am James' son. All right. That's, because my pastor asked me one time, he said, Brother Washington. I said, no, this is my father. He said, oh, that's right. His name is James. So,
Wow.
but James Nathaniel Washington, impact and influence on me, entrepreneur, big time. That's where I learned a lot. I mean, over off 11th Street, Northwest there, growing up, he had 3 businesses.
Wow.
He had Nappies at 14th and Girard, which is not actually that far from where the Greater Washington Urban League's headquarters is, but at 14th and Girard.
Right.
And it was the Pep Boys over there.
Mm-hmm.
And also had what's called A&E Cleaners. This was on 11th Street. And the A was for my brother Arthur, my older brother Arthur, and E was for me, Edwin. Okay,
that's fine.
And then we had a TV. My point is entrepreneur. I got that energy in me as a young boy watching him.
That'll do it. 3 businesses.
That's it, and just watched it and saw just how that was. So that put that in there in terms of his influence on me in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of business.
Okay.
The lesson that I learned from him, as I think about it, is just treat people well. I mean, certainly as he came up, he had to be humble in some respects.
Yeah, he did.
And as he experienced a lot of things, he was successful throughout. He always had, you say hustle. He drove a cab as well. He caddied. He even at one point, he did some lessons for this young boy who was just coming up called Jack Nicholas. Okay, he did that over at Congressional. But impact on me in terms of me as I look at as a father myself and his influence.
Okay.
Because he had to do a lot, he wasn't always around, not just because he didn't want to be. He was always had stuff to do. My mother passed when I was like 4 or 5, right off of 14th Street. I went to Powell until I went to Powell Elementary School.
So he was kind of raising y'all as a single father?
Well,
for a bit?
It was an older sister.
Okay.
My older sister.
As it should.
Yeah, blood, but it was about a 20-some year difference, 23, 24 year difference between her and then my older brother and then us.
That's typical, the big sister.
But he always provided, always was around. He did things where we went, did different things. But I'll tell you the impact on me as I got older.
Okay.
From 90 to 95, his years, I made it a point on his birthday week. I would take off birthday week in May, and we would do anything he wanted to do. The 2 things that were passionate for him in his life: baseball, all right, and golf. All right. So what we did those 5 years until himself really started going about 95 years old. But for 5 years, we would I'd take him anywhere he wanted to go. So 3 times we went to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Okay.
One time we went down to St. Augustine, the World Golf Village. Okay, the World in St. Augustine.
Wow.
That's where the World Golf Hall of Fame and everything is for them.
Yeah.
And then the other time we went, Brother Atif, to Williamsburg, because he said to me, he said, Elvin, I've never been on a train. I'm incredulous, of course, because what are you talking about? You haven't been on a train, Daddy? Down doing the Pullman Porter time and all that. He said, no, I hadn't. So we took a trip down to Williamsburg, hung out for a week, because then that was about. But I speak of him now. He's in my spirit right now. I feel him saying. I hear him right now as we're speaking.
Right.
And nothing but good vibe. He did the best he could all the way through. My mother died, when early.
Right.
Yeah. His influence in terms of me as a father. Now I'm a father of 2 women, Iman and Yvette, born 3 years apart, just about July 18th and July 20th. My birthday's in October, so figured, maybe do a little math there. Who knows? Funny. But I feel good that they are self-sufficient.
Yes.
They have relationships that seem to be very good for them.
Good relationships.
And I'm happy with both of their partners.
Right.
And they're taking in their business. And one of the things that from my father, he would always say, boy, make sure you take care of business. Yeah. And that's how I raised my daughters.
Take care of business.
Girls, my baby and my baby girl.
Yeah.
Okay. take care of business, and they're doing that now.
Good.
Entrepreneurs and the like. So yeah, brother, I'm out. You know, James Nathaniel Washington.
James Nathaniel Washington.
Glory to God that I was blessed to hit that the Lord saw to have him be my father, and for me to be his son.
Wow, that's a big story, bro. That's a big story. So, is there anything else you want to tell the people? You know, this the whole topic was just remembering our fathers and the impact, and as well as just your business. Yeah, I see you taking care of a lot of other businesses and making sure they do well or whatever, and that's been in you. So I see I understand your journey.
Yes. And I had some businesses myself, but right now, my pops, James Nathaniel Washington, good man, passion for business and entrepreneurship and making sure there's always ways to bringing in money.
Yes.
Because as a black man, we have to take care of our families, no matter what it is. Anything that we're just within us is to take care of our family. Sometimes brothers have to do some things that might be extreme.
Yeah.
And that's why, when we get to faith and the Creator, to have that faith and be able to bring brothers together.
Yeah. Well, we thank you for coming out to our Business Wisdom Wednesdays.
Yeah. I got to go do some work, man.
Yeah, we appreciate it. This here is just a lot of networking. So, to the next time, we doing this bi-weekly now.
All right.